you have a plan. Like, this is where many people fumble the ball. They have these goals, they have these dreams, they have these visions, but they have not put strategy or an actual action plan behind how they're going to take steps to getting to those goals. If you find yourself feeling stuck, feeling stagnant, having a vision, but not knowing how to get there, we are about to bridge the gap. Let's talk about how creating an action plan can increase your confidence to get you closer to your goal. Creating an action plan literally is just goal planning. It's goal setting. It's allowing you to take control of a far-fetched vision, this big, intimidating goal or plan or vision that you have for yourself, and it breaks it down into strategies. It breaks it down into doable steps that you can check off until you reach that goal. So this is why goal planning or action planning works. It removes confusion. It puts you in the driver's seat so that you know exactly the steps and points you need to do, the time frames you need to put it in. It puts deadlines on things, so it makes you accountable. Okay, this week, this month, this quarter, this year, these are the check-in points that I have to get to the goal that I have set for myself. So if I have a weekly goal and I have 5 things I need to hit that week, I'm checking those things off. I have, on Monday by 4 p.m. I need to do this. Wednesday by 2 p.m. this, Thursday by 4 p.m. this, Friday by, you know what I mean? So once you set time frames and deadlines for each goal, it allows you to achieve the goal faster and quicker. If you're just going to say, okay, by the end of the month, I want to have this goal completed, but you have no actionable points each day, each week, up until that month goal to actually hit with the vision that you want, then you won't achieve it. You need to have things that are going to put strategies and alignment on your calendar so that you are reminded about what you need to do, how you need to do it, and when you need to do it so that you actually hit the end of the month goal that you have set for yourself. Once you start seeing that you're completing certain actionable steps, right? Once you start seeing those boxes being checked off, that's when you'll start to say okay, great, I'm getting closer to my goal. I have these things done. Progress really increases your confidence because it allows you to see in real time how you are getting closer to your goal, how you're getting things done, how improvements are being made. It changes the way that you feel. It changes your outlook because you can now see things instead of it just being in your mind. So progress is so important. And in order to get to progress, you have to have actionable steps to get to that goal. When you see all of this progress, you now can start to breathe a little lighter, right? You see things are getting done. Now you know that there's proof in the pudding. And as you continue to check off those boxes, you actually build more confidence and growing more consistency in what you're doing, to putting more productivity in what you're doing. So you're actually becoming more better, more productive, and more enthused about getting to your goal because you're seeing the progress, you're seeing the improvements and the achievements happening in real time, right? This also makes you accountable. Now that you know that the vision is coming to life, that the steps are being completed, you now are holding yourself more accountable to getting those things done, right? This is no longer just a dream. This is no longer that it's something that's just an idea in your head, but now it's something that you see movement within, right? That forward movement is what's going to keep you productive, keep you aligned, keep you accountable to yourself. And mentioning your goals to other people will also allow you to have that extra accountability that's outside of you, right? So when you don't want to do it, you don't feel like it, you want to sleep, you want to just relax and be like, today's a goal that day, someone else will remind you hey, it's been a week. Did you do this? Did you do that? You said you were going to have this done. So it's always great to be in a group, a supportive group, or have another individual who's an accountability partner for you that can help you along the way. We are not supposed to do this thing called life alone. We're supposed to be in help, community, being in groups, supportive systems that really pushes us towards the goal and vision and plans that God has for us and that we have set for ourselves, right? Habakkuk 2:2 says, write it down and make it plain. When you write down the vision and you write down the goals, then you start speaking about it, then you start doing it, then you start telling other people, that vision, that dream, that goal comes to life. So that's why it's so important to do all of these things to get that forward movement so that you can get closer to your goal. It's all about your faith being put into action, right? So I'm going to give you an action plan framework right now. Let's dive in. So I want you to take out a pen and pad, pen and paper, whatever it is that you have, because we're about to write down our action plan. We're about to get this thing in forward movement from your mind to paper, right? Putting God's word into action, okay? So clearly I got a lot of notes, but for you, what I want you to do is write your name Q4 goal. And what that is going to be is your name Q4 goals. That's what Q4 is going to stand for, right? And then you're going to write vision statement. When you write vision statement, this is now going to be your declaration for the goal, okay? So you're going to write, I will insert your goal in the next 90 days. That's going to be the first sentence. The second sentence is going to be, this is why I have this goal. And then you're going to write out why you have that goal set for the next 90 days, okay? The reason why you're doing this is because you want a clear mission statement of what you are doing, why you're doing it, and the purpose behind it, right? So if I say I want to launch a new coaching program in the next 90 days to help women embrace their power, show up in their true presence, and walk and lead with authority, right? That's my next 90-day goal. That also tells you the why of my next 90-day goal, because I want to help women embrace their power. I want to help them show up in their full essence and their true presence, right? And walk with the authority that they have so that they can achieve their goals. This is my purpose. This is my why. This is my goal, right? That would be my vision statement. So I want you to create this vision statement so that you always know what the goal is, right? What the 90-day goal is, why you are doing it, and what your purpose is. This all will be your vision statement, okay? Now, the next thing I want you to do is write down 3 major milestones you need to hit to get to that goal, right? So you have this goal that you want to achieve in the next 90 days, 3 months. So what goal do you want to make sure that you hit at the end of each month so that you get to that major goal at the end of these 90 days? This is what I want you to call your 3 big milestones, right? So at the end of the 30 days, the first 30 days, what's that big milestone you want to have hit? Okay, the next 30 days, what's that next big milestone you want to have hit? Okay, and then the final 30 days, what's that next big milestone you want to hit? Those are your 3 big milestones. Write that down in this section. Now that you have those 3 big milestones, let's break it down even more. For the first big milestone, which is in the first 30 days, let's map out what are you going to do each week to get to that big milestone at the end of that first 30 days. Write down your weekly plans of how you're going to get there. Now that you got the first 4 weeks mapped out, I want you to do that again for your next 2 big milestones. So for the next 30 days, map out each week. Now for those final 30 days, map out your last 4 weeks of how you're going to get to that goal. This now gives you a weekly plan for 90 days of what you're going to do to make sure that you hit the big milestones, those 3 big milestones that will get you to completing that first goal, which is now your 90-day plan. Congratulations, you have created an action plan to get you moving, get you forward going, get you in forward movement towards that ultimate goal that you want to get to. There's no more stagnancy. There's no more delay, no more procrastination, and no more waiting. You now have a track plan of how you can set a goal, break it down into smaller goals, and then target it week by week of how you're going to get there. This is you versus you, not anyone else. You now have a system of how you are going to do things. It's up to you to put the action plan into work. Are you going to count on you? Are you going to bet on you? Are you going to have confidence in you? It's the action plans, it's the steps, it's the doing that builds up your confidence, builds up your productivity, and builds up your competency in the areas of what you are trying to achieve. This is all within your mind, the idea in your mind to get it out into the world of what you have to offer and the value that you have. So are you going to sit on the goals and visions for you? Or are you going to put these easy steps, easy action plans, easy momentum movements into play? I'm already celebrating your 90-day victory of you hitting your goals and moving forward to your next goals so that you can get and achieve the lifestyle that you have set out to achieve. You can do this. You just have to believe that you can. And I'm already rooting for you. So let's go. Let's dive in. October is right around the corner. You can start your 90-day plan now. Let's start brainstorming. Let's start getting all the action plans together so that by October 1st is game time. Listen, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you are literally excited about the new plan that you're going to put together, excited about the goals that are in your mind and how you can now break them down into actionable steps monthly, weekly, daily to get to where you want to be. There's no more need for stagnancy. I am giving you permission to move forward. It is all about you getting to where you need to be, and holding on to old behaviors, old traits, old ways of thinking is not going to get you there. I want you to break through, create the plan, get things going so that by October 1st, we can literally hit the ground running on getting you closer to your goal. Now, we just did an actual plan for your first 90 days, right? We did a monthly plan, we did the weekly plan. If you are looking for a daily routine, a daily action plan of what you can do every single day to ensure that you're hitting those goals every week, hitting those milestones every month, check out my next video where I tell you how to map out a daily routine that will keep you focused, keep you aligned, and keep you moving forward toward your goals. All right, y'all, if you're looking for more coaching tips, hit up my website here. There's so many different services and offers that I have available for you for if you're looking for accountability, if you're looking for a coach that can assist you with strategy planning and goal planning for each daily routine, weekly routine, monthly routine. I have those things out there for you guys. And I also will have more up-and-coming videos and tips to help you build your confidence within your life, personally, professionally, and spiritually. All right, y'all, I will see you in the next and upcoming video.